This is where it gets fun.
This is Erin doing her Facebook.
Okay, so we're gonna give my folks a second over here because we'll stick on Jessica's page, but see, so as we're learning as we go. So as you can see, Jessica, we're live over on Erin Stutland, and it'll build slowly. But I wanted to let you guys know, hello and welcome. This is Jessica Ortner here, who I have next to me, and we've got some people joining us already. Do we just do them like this?
We can. Yeah, look, our phones are kissing. Okay.
Should we just each do them on our own Facebook Live page? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, awesome. We're live on my Facebook page and on Erin's page.
And we'll flip back and forth between where we're looking.
Awesome.
Yay! So for those of you who are just joining in, hey Marcy, for those of you who are just joining in on my page, I'm here with Jessica Ortner. We are at Omega, and this week we're teaching a retreat with some incredible participants that it is a total wellness reboot. So we are involving tapping and movement and mantras, and it's been so incredible. I'll show you guys just where we are, what it looks like here in Rhinebeck, New York. Hi, I'm Jay and Stephanie. And this is Jessica's first Facebook Live. And so we're doing them side by side. This is hilarious technology right here. It's been so fun. Are you having fun this week?
Yeah, I'm having a really good time. We have a really great group, and it's 5 days of just going within and really beginning to have the conversation with ourselves as to what is blocking us when it comes to moving forward. Sometimes we have a goal or we have an idea, and we find that we know what we should do, but we just aren't doing it. And so a big topic today was perfectionism, this idea that you have to know everything, you have to feel 100% prepared before you can take the first step.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it really came up for a lot of people. It came up right away, and perfectionism, I think, shows up, and it shows up whether it's something you're working on weight loss, on dating, on finishing a book or a project. And when we're kind of stuck in perfectionism, it keeps us from wanting to even move forward and complete it. I think even, it's interesting just to share, I think personally of our experience here at Omega, this is our first time doing it. Mm-hmm. It's our first time doing a retreat together. And we certainly came in here with a plan. Like we knew what we wanted to do, but we certainly didn't know exactly how it would go. And I think had we gotten, because both Jessica and I suffer from perfectionism in many areas of our life. And I think had we gotten stuck in perfectionism, even just putting this together,
it wouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened.
It would absolutely not happen. And so the thing about perfectionism is sometimes we really value it because we think, well, it just means I have a high standard. The challenge is it also means that you never actually get anything done. You start the book, but you don't finish it. You have an idea to do a podcast, but you never record that first show, whatever it is. And so one of the reasons that we struggle with perfectionism is we have to ask ourselves, what's the downside of getting it done and it not being perfect, right? Mm. And oftentimes it's because we fear criticism. It can be criticism from other people, but it's also criticism from ourselves. So I have a question to ask you. How do you treat yourself when you make a mistake? So think about that. And if you guys want to comment, let us know, how do you treat yourself when you make a mistake? A lot of times it's a really horrible voice that doesn't come out for anybody else. You'd never talk to your kids like that. You'd never talk to your spouse like that. You'd never talk to your friends like that. When it comes to you, you become really self-critical. And there's words like, you're so stupid. I can't believe you did that. You should have it figured out by now. You should be further along by now. And since that voice is so incredibly harsh, we rather not try, because then we don't have to deal with that voice. So one of the best things that you can do is actually have an honest conversation with that voice. Instead of fearing it, instead of shaming it, do some tapping around it. And we can go into that in just a second. But I think first, Erin, you shared something with me today that I loved, which is where the word perfect comes from.
So the word perfect comes from the Latin root perfectus. And perfectus means to complete or to finish. So I like to play with this because this helps me a lot, that if I completed something, if I did it, if I can check it off my list, then it is perfect because it is done. And I think that goes for when you do a workout and you're like, oh, that wasn't, I didn't really hit the zone on the workout, but I did it, so it was perfect. It goes for like an email that you sent and maybe you didn't think you said it exactly the way you wanted to say it, but you sent it. it is perfect. It means that if you went on a date and it didn't go as smoothly as maybe you wanted, but you did it, it was perfect.
Because what we're doing here is we're valuing the actual experience. We're valuing the courage to try. And too often we value the end result. And we think the only way that we can feel proud of ourselves and our action is if we do it perfectly. And when we have that kind of reaction, what happens is that we don't do anything at all. But, you know, it's one thing is to logically know this, you know, so you might be hearing, yeah, you know what, I do that, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I should be easier on myself,
Right.
but it's so hard.
Yeah.
It feels so hard. And this is what I love about tapping, is that you can begin to give a voice to how you feel, give a voice to the struggle, and ease into it so that taking that action feels easier. So one of the first things to do is to tap on the side of the hand. Now, one hand is holding the phone.
Wait, maybe we
So
could do this.
I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna like tap.
Okay,
you can
good.
like tap like this.
Oh, cool.
But you can use your hand.
Oh, cool.
And just tap on the side of the hand. And now I want you all to think about something that you've been putting off or you've started but you haven't completed because you don't think it's perfect. Now think about doing that thing, you know, sending in that manuscript, finishing that project, and think about the anxiety that you may feel. So notice in your body when you think of completing something and that fear of it not being perfect. You want to notice how that feels in your body and rate it on a scale from 0 to 10. So again, just notice how you feel. Think about finishing that thing, that fear that it won't be perfect, that resistance. Give it a number on a scale from 0 to 10. Now we're going to tap on the karate chop point, which is the side of the hand. So I'm going to actually, look, I'm just going like this, but you really would use your hand. It's just that we're using one hand to hold up the phone. So
we're not very prepared
we're not doing it perfectly.
Yeah.
So,
that's a good, this is the way we should be doing it then for this particular Facebook Live.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not perfect.
So repeat after me right now. You can whisper. You might be, you know, in your office and you can't say this out loud, but you can tap quietly and just repeat after me. Even though I'm so scared of finishing this project. So why don't you repeat after me?
Even though I'm so scared of finishing this project,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I'm so scared it's not going to be perfect,
Even though I'm so scared it's not going to be perfect,
I accept myself and how I feel.
I accept myself and how I feel.
Even though I am terrified that it won't be good enough,
Even though I'm terrified that it won't be good enough,
I accept myself and how I feel.
I accept myself and how I feel.
Now we're going to begin to tap on the rest of the points. Now this is when we give a voice to how we feel. We're already running that tape in our head. So now let's begin to give it a conscious voice and to begin to tap on the acupressure points. And what that does is as we're saying our fear and we're tapping, we're sending a calming signal from our body to our brain, letting our brain know that even with these thoughts, even with these fears, it's safe to relax. And when we can feel relaxed, that is when we can tap into our intuition. We can get those brilliant ideas. We can be resourceful and creative. So first, don't be scared of just talking about that fear. So eyebrow point, I'm so scared to finish this project.
I'm so scared to finish this project.
Side of the eye, I'm scared it's not going to be good enough.
I'm scared it's not going to be good enough.
Under the eye, so I work and I work and I work.
So I work and I work and I work.
Under the nose, and it has to be perfect.
And it has to be perfect.
Chin, but it never seems good enough.
But it never seems good enough.
Collarbone, so I continuously procrastinate.
I continuously procrastinate.
Under the arm, all this pressure I put on myself.
All this pressure I put on myself.
Top of the head, I tell myself I should get over this.
I tell myself I should get over this.
I tell myself I should be further along by now.
I tell myself I should be further along by now.
Side of the eye, this mean critical voice.
This mean critical voice.
Under the eye, that wants everything to be perfect.
That wants everything to be perfect.
Under the nose, I acknowledge this voice.
I acknowledge this voice.
Chin, and even though I hear this voice.
And even though I hear this voice.
Collarbone, I give myself permission to relax.
I give myself permission to relax.
Under the arm, what if this could be easier than I thought?
What if this could be easier than I thought?
Top of the head, what if done?
What if done
Was better than perfect?
was better than perfect?
Eyebrow, I honor myself for every step forward.
I honor myself for every step forward.
Side of the eye. I'm further along than I give myself credit for.
I'm further along than I give myself credit for.
Under the eye. I honor my high standards.
I honor my high standards.
Under the nose. And I give myself permission.
And I give myself permission.
Chin, to simply take action.
To simply take action.
Collarbone, because as I take that step forward.
Because as I take that step forward.
Under the arm, I continue to learn.
I continue to learn.
Top of the head. It's safe to let go.
It's safe to let go.
Of my need for perfection.
Of my need for perfection.
Okay, take a deep breath in.
Woo!
You might want to shake out your hands. Yeah. Now let us know. I see a lot of hearts.
Yeah.
Notice how you feel. Now, what did we do? Maybe like 60 seconds of tapping. The key there is simply to say, hey, this is hard. This critical voice. What do you say to yourself? I should be further along by now. It needs to be perfect. Give yourself that voice. And when you can begin to relax, then you can begin to start to incorporate what you want to remember, right? That it's safe to take a step forward. That by taking action, we begin to learn and we can improve. So often we think we need to know everything and feel completely ready before we step forward. You don't have to feel 100% ready. You have to just feel that calmness in your body and have that faith to move forward.
And so we're going to give you just a few mantras also that you can play with around taking action. You can take this with you, and you can take it with you if you go for a soul stroll or you do a little workout today. These are some great mantras that after you kind of clear the energy around sort of the fear or the anxiety that you might have around perfection, then you want to maybe, if you can and you're ready to move forward with it and you're ready to move forward, then you can use these mantras. So we say, I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
I will not wait.
I will not wait.
I will act now.
I will act now.
Today is the day.
Today is the day.
So I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
I will not wait.
Everyone now. I will not wait.
Out loud. I will act now.
I will act now.
Today is the day.
Say it like you mean it. Today is the day.
I should get up and show him a little dance routine with it.
I can hold it.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Still with us.
Okay, let's see if we can do it. Ready?
I'm double fisting. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, ready?
There we go.
Okay. Here's your little routine. I'll make some nice easy moves. So you're just gonna go step touch like this, like you're taking a step. Okay. This is on the spot. We're making it up. So we say, I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
And then I want you to go out, out, in, out, in. Okay, let's do that again together. Ready? I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
Then we're going to go out, out, in, out, in. Okay, that's your first little set of moves. Okay, then you're going to give me really quickly, you're going to give me like a hook together and a hook together. So we're going to do that a little faster together, hook together. So we'll go hook and hook. And then you're going to repeat after me. I will not wait.
I will not wait.
I will not wait.
I will not wait.
Good. Then you're going to shake it out like this. Just shake it out. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Then shake it out. That's it. Okay, we're going to go from the top. Here we go. I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
You're going to go out, out, in. Then give me the hooks. I will not wait.
I will not wait.
Then shake it out. Okay? Now you're going to give me some punches. You're going to give me 2 punches. I will act now.
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 I will act
okay,
now.
now here's your next move. You're going to hit like you're hitting the drums. Up and down, up, down, up, down. So give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. From the double punches, here we go. I will act now.
I will act
then
now.
4, 3, 2. Okay, are you ready for your last move? Justin,
Let's do it. I think they're ready.
Okay, here we go. You're going to walk forward. 1, 2, 3. You're going to give me the
This is my favorite.
And then you're going to walk back. 2, 3, 4. Okay? So here we go. You're going to walk towards me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to bounce out. 4, 3. So we're going to say it when we walk. We're going to go, today is the day.
Today is the day.
You're going to bounce 4. Okay, can we go from the top? Here we go.
Let's do it.
I am stepping up.
I am stepping up.
Then you're going to go out, out, in. Now go to the hooks. I will not wait.
I will not
Then
wait.
shake it out. 4, 3, then double punch. Here we go. I will act now.
I will act
Then hit
now.
the drums. Then walk it out because today is the day.
Because today is the day. Do it with
Then bounce it
attitude.
out. Yes. Woo! So that's your little routine. You can watch that on the replay and do it 5 minutes. You get that energy up going.
Yes, and you know what? I don't know if we mentioned this, but I was really hesitant to do my first Facebook Live because I was like, I don't know, like, do we have the exact plan, and is it good enough, and is it perfect?
Right.
And we have to let that go, because when we begin to take action, that's when we build confidence. Confidence comes from action.
Yep.
So do some tapping to ease into it. Get your body ready by doing that movement, and then take that step forward.
And now, don't you feel that we did this? That now, do you feel like more confident doing your next Facebook
I'm
Live?
going to do more Facebook Lives.
Like, it's not, right?
It's not that big of a deal.
We didn't over prepare. We didn't really know exactly what we're going to do. For those of you watching on Jessica's page, you can also come and get more workouts over on Erin Stutland, my page. For those of you watching on my page, please go to Jessica's page to get more tapping.
Yes, and if you guys like the tapping and the workout, let us know, because then we will create more.
Yeah. Totally. So this was good. I think you rocked it, sister. Your first one. Give it a high five, right? See, you got to encourage each other and just say, hey, we're going to do it. We're going to see what happens. And I think it was perfect.
Yes, because it's done.
Because it's done and we did it.
Mwah.
So be sure, we'll be back, checking back in. You can continue to leave comments. I will put Jessica's link to her page over in the comments on mine. Jessica will do the same on hers. And we'll continue to, if you have any questions that come up throughout the day as you watch the replay on this, we'll check back in and answer the questions.
Yes.
So we hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you so much for joining us at Omega.
Yes.
We'll be back here perhaps
Probably next year.
Probably
Yeah,
next
we'll do
year.
something.
So it's something to look forward to. We're a pretty dynamic duo. And we always have lots of fun too. So enjoy the rest of the day. We love you. Thanks for watching. Mwah! See you soon.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh, just go to finish.